In the first days, at the beginning of the full-scale war, when the Russian army had just invaded the lands of the Ukrainian state, more than 900 tanks of the Russian Federation were destroyed. The occupiers had record losses in tanks in the first months of the full-scale invasion. February 2022, i.e., during the first week of the war, 198 tanks, March, 427, April, 401. Then the monthly losses decreased. In total, the Russian army has lost more than 8,000 tanks over the course of the war, and this figure is increasing every day. In this video, we will look at why Russia is actually at risk of running out of tanks and how this will affect its war effort. At the moment, the Russian industry looks like it is keeping up with demand. Emphasis on the word looks. Despite optimistic statements by Russian officials about the production of 100 main battle tanks per month, these figures are increasingly questionable. The columns of tanks that were on their way to capture Kyiv were destroyed by various types of weapons, ranging from javelins to heavy artillery. Now I offer you to watch some of the most illustrative videos of the destruction of Russian tank columns. This is one of the first videos documented by the Ukrainian military at the beginning of the Russian offensive against the Kyiv region. Ukrainian soldiers began to destroy tank after tank from an ambush. In total, the enemy column consisted of 8 tanks, and all of them were destroyed. The Russian military, who were convinced that Ukrainian troops were not ready to meet their offensive, were shocked to see Ukrainian troops defeated. Some tanks tried to escape the battlefield through the fields, while others tried to fight back by retreating. But all attempts were in vain. The tanks were completely destroyed. The turrets of the tanks flew off several meters. The tracks melted from high temperatures. None of the Russian tanks survived the battle. This battle ended in a victory for Ukrainian troops who stopped a column of an offensive tank division. In the next video, we can also see a large Russian tank division trying to break through the defenses of the Kyiv region, but after encountering unexpected fire, it was decided to retreat. A long tank column that could have taken on the battle retreated, leaving some of its own tanks on the battlefield. Another column of tanks that tried to break through to Kyiv suffered a major defeat. Thanks to the skillful actions of the Ukrainian military, precise targeting, and well-coordinated work, the entire column of Russian equipment was destroyed. Another spectacular video of the destruction of a Russian heavy tank by Ukrainian infantry. A Ukrainian off-road vehicle that has found its target approaches the target, then a soldier with a javelin fires aimed fire. The target is successfully eliminated. And that's all for today. Thank you for continuing to follow the channel. Subscribe. Hustler was with you. See you soon.